Hello and welcome back to the Angmar campaign. And where we left off, I think we were going to fight the battle at Barky-Leg. But I'm just looking at it thinking to myself, while these units aren't very good, we might struggle with the Woodland Hunters a little bit because they do have 5 missile attack. And I don't really want to lose that many units, even though Chieftain Hoonvorn himself is probably worth a fair amount of units just by himself. So I actually think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move off this force here. So we're going to keep all of these guys together and we're going to put them into the independent fort there to try and, you know, get a little bit of money together. I'm going to move probably a unit out of Morvatarth if we can, yep. And move them up towards this fort here and then leave these hillmen behind because they don't cost very much and they can just keep people happy in this town, especially if I put it on growth. That should keep them happy. Now, there isn't really a whole lot else to do this turn. 3 turns isn't very long with which to wait, so I almost want to just keep waiting, really, for that reason.
Your will, my lord.
Okay, now I think I do start at war with the dwarves. You'll have to tell me, game. Yeah, we could do with maybe making peace with the elves. So I'm actually going to send, you know what, I was sending the diplomat to go speak to Gundabad, but I actually think a little brief chat with the elves might do us some good. Right, I'm happy to end the turn here. Let's end the turn. I'll see you on the next one. And welcome back. We are on turn 5. We're still losing a lot of money a turn, unfortunately. But I'm hoping maybe that we can tempt Dunin to come out. He does have his own horse archers, which is a bit of a pain, but they're trapped in the town at the moment. It looks like it's just a pretty bog standard town, to be honest. Let's see if we can't get Dragoo to lead a bit of a raiding army in this general direction. And apparently I can't build a watchtower there, which is a shame.
We shall continue tomorrow. We can go no further.
Yeah, we are losing a little bit more money as a result, but oh well, that's completely fine. And then I want to, as I say, speak to the elves if possible and see if they'll take a little bit of peace. We're at another end turn, I think, because I can't build anything, and I just want to take Barky-Leg, hopefully bloodlessly. And by bloodlessly, I want to massacre it. Yeah, I think I will end it there. See you on the next turn. And welcome back to turn 6. The Dark Lord of Mordor apparently likes us, so that's good. And end of turn report-wise, we're pretty much the lowest of the low. Now, I did notice there was an army sent off in this direction.
Yes. With honor.
Yes.
And we've spotted them. Let's see if we can't take this guy out. Captain Beanfield. And we're sending up that unit in that general direction. So we've got a few forts everywhere, we can build a few things. Only one more turn until Barky-Leg gets taken. So overall, not too bad. It's not too bad at all. And we've got free upkeep in a few areas.
Yes, my lord.
The question is Agandar doing a better job as an administrator, or is he better going out into the wide open world? I'm not so sure, but we can take Barky-Leg next turn and then move on to Nopsha Raglor. And then probably we want to take this town after that. That's going to be sort of the order that we're going with, I think. I think that would be the best sort of idea. Sorry if my audio's a bit weird. I didn't realise I had my mic at a funny angle. Okay, I'm going to end the turn here, and I will see you on the next one. Hello, and welcome back to turn 6, and on the turn end, the mighty enemies of, well, Angmar have decided to sally out from Barky-Leg and face us in the field like true men of the North. They don't bring the greatest army in the world, but the army they bring is at least decent. The archers are rough, but everything else is pretty straightforward. Apart from the sellswords. The sellswords have an attack of 17 with a charge bonus of 6. So they're pretty good. But yeah, everything else is handleable. We have 2 units of Wraiths, which... I'm excited to see the Wraiths in battle. Let's rock and roll, shall we? I'm getting a Chinese tonight. And I do like Chinese. Chinese is always good.
Units, await my orders.
Okay, so we can have a little look at the old setup. We've got pretty good angle, I think. Now, we don't have much by the way of archer strength. So I'm literally just going to put these guys, I think, into a loose formation. We're going to drop the rams on both of you. But yeah, we're going to move you guys up into a formation like that. Then I think the Snow Orc spears and the remnants of Angmar's Barrow-wights we're going to hold in reserve. And then probably the same with you guys. Purely because there's not much point me running in all of the units in the world. Now, infantry-wise, we can probably move some of you sort of like in this direction. But ideally, yeah, we want to take you and bring you forward very quickly. Same thing with you. Let's rush in the hillmen to act as almost like a very basic screening force. Same thing with the savages. All of you run, and then I'm going to take Hoonvorn literally up the centre. He's going to be the weapon of mass destruction in this battle. And you know what? Let's check him out. Ooh. That is a really cool unit. Is that him there? Oh, he looks really cool. Oh, I love Angmar. So I really wish Angmar had a even more... if I was running the mod, which I'm not, something that I've always been extremely interested in is Angmar's undead theme. I think the undead aspect is one of the best bits of the whole game. So I would personally have an even more sort of bigger play on the whole undead thing, purely because I find that to be the most interesting aspect. They have a unit already called Thralls. I would like it if the Thralls were like, what's a good way of putting it? If the Thralls were an undead unit, like a basic zombie unit. That's what I would quite like to see. Now, I'm aware that, you know, you can't get everything you want, etc. But, you know, I just think it would be cool. I like the idea of it. And I don't think it would be that bad to implement it. Right. And Hoonvorn is involved in battle. We've already killed 17% of them. And we're going to send the Angmar infantry around the flanks. Yeah, they're desperately trying to push through, but it just ain't going to happen. In you go, Angmar infantry. Feed around the flanks. Well done. And Hoonvorn can trigger his Serpent Elixir. We want the the units to sort of act like a bit of a... The savages got absolutely handled in that battle, unfortunately. But we can use the pikemen just to form around the flank. Hunvorn can use his elixir again, if needed. And our archers are doing the business.
Have faith in the Iron Crown.
We've killed 44% of them. The mosh pit is going relatively well. Speaking of the mosh pit, the pikemen are massacring them. Where is Mr. Hunvorn? God, he looks cool. I love the Barrow-wights. They are such a cool unit. I want Hunvorn to sort of stay as far in the back as possible. Hit the rally. We're easily pushing in, and that's caused a bit of a rout. You know what? Shoot the cell swords with what's left of your ammo, please. We haven't lost a single archer yet. And our two strongest units, the reason I'm holding these guys in reserve is because 511 is really good compared to some of the stuff we have. I mean, our own Angmar infantry is 711. So 515 is really decent. And the mosh pit is going well. And yeah, that order's got the pikemen to push forwards. And we're melting them away. They are dying in droves. And they have lost a fair amount. Our archers are doing a pretty good job. The hunters are running. They're all running away. You know what? Archers, shoot the rear line. Hold fire, please. Yeah, get the cell swords. There's only 72 of them left, and they're what's holding up the front lines now. It's been a pretty good massacre, this. Our units have definitely outclassed them. Although the final push of the cell swords is a bit disconcerting. Shoot there, please. Give them the last volley. And they're surrounded on all flanks. Hunvorn himself is leading the charge. Kill them. Oh my god, the man's a beast. Oh. And he's running away like a coward. Good, well done. Run back to your men. I love that. He got involved quickly and he ran away when he was starting to get outnumbered. He's intelligent. Right. Signal the rally again. And that's caused the hunters and things to go a little bit cuckoo la la. Oh, and the hunters are just such a bad unit, aren't they, in melee? I'd forgotten, like, I played Bree a long time ago now, and my god, they just ripped them apart, didn't they? There's not that many savages left. One of them's here, one of the level 4 guys. Finish the job. No! Oh, the Barrow-wight got killed. This is the ultimate battle. We're gonna get the pikemen to switch targets. And the sellswords have their back against the wall. It's a valiant last stand, but their time is over. But yeah, I feel like Angmar, if it had even more of an undead theme, it could be really, really cool. Just like up the undead theme even more. Like, I like the fact they're a human faction and stuff, and I like the human units, keep them, but have some of maybe the lower tier units be undead. Just really weak, trashy undead with like really low upkeep. Maybe even like hardly any upkeep. And I imagine that will cause the sellswords to rout that death. We're going to take Hoonvorn and bring him into the hunters. Because there's only... yeah, the sellswords have had it. They're done. Right, so pikemen, we're going to take you off guard mode. And Hoonvorn is going to make his way in with his Barrow-wight unit that replenishes. Go, murder. Kill them all. Because Dolguldur, perfect.
This is a clear victory.
So we did lose 562, which was a lot. That was more than I probably wanted, but the Barrow-wight's got 252 kills. The Angmar Archer's got 171 as well, so not bad at all, considering they didn't lose a single dude. And I'll see you on the battle map. And we're back on the battle map, and we have taken Barky Leg. Now, I think Barky Leg starts fairly happy with us, so I'm going to occupy them. Yep, enemy camp has been sacked. And we're going to move Hoonvorn out, because people don't like being under Hoonvorn. Okay, so welcome to turn 7. Now, we want to leave behind probably this unit of Hillmen. They didn't like me. They liked me less than I thought they did. Oh, that's unfortunate. We need to move up a general, probably. Let's move up this unit of Angmar infantry, because they can reinforce the ones that were weakened.
Yes, my lord.
We're going to take Mordholt and bring him up to Barky Leg.
We shall continue. Yes.
And you know what? We're going to keep more people in the town. God, they really don't like us. There we go, Barky Leg. Now they think we're okay. Right, we got 2,000 gold coins, which has helped with our deficit just a little bit. Keeping us on the straight and narrow. Think I'm going to send Drangu the Bloody towards Nova Raclaw.
Honor. Be gone.
Yes, my lord.
And then we're going to hold with Hoonvorn.
Your orders, my lord.
Orders.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Or in fact, you know what? We're going to move Hoonvorn south to meet up with the forces here to move onto Nova Raclaw to hopefully finish the job.
Orders, my lord.
Orders. My lord. As you wish.
Yeah.
Joining forces, my lord. Your will, my lord. By your command.
Yeah, they really don't like us, but
Yes.
it's only one turn and they won't rebel in one turn. Right, I will see you on the next turn. Thanks again. And welcome back. We got a gift from the council and we're on to turn 8. Now, I'm going to see if I can make
My
peace
lord,
with the
this had
elves.
best be worth our time. Never.
No.
Do you think this meeting was
They
disappointing?
don't want to be our
Goodbye.
bestest buddies, unfortunately.
Yes, my
But
lord.
hopefully they'll be a little bit preoccupied
Without
with...
Yes. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
The goblins have high pass.
My lord.
So, we got a pretty decent army here under Drangu.
Orders,
I almost wonder whether or not I should try and maybe send
Yes, my
him
lord.
north. We're going to go on, yeah, low tax rate here.
My lord. Yes. Orders. By your command.
Barkyleg will definitely
As you wish. Your will, my lord.
take a little bit of
By your command.
being
Joining
slightly
forces,
lesser.
my lord.
And we've got a decent enough army here under Hoonvorn with which to move forwards. Let's head up to Nova Reclaw then.
Finish them! If the enemy finds us here, it won't be to their liking. Moving to crush the enemy!
Right, we can
We
hide
shall
with
slaughter them, my lord!
Hoonvorn for a turn.
Lord,
And
my lord.
Drangu... Let's do a little bit of scouting with Drangu.
With
Let's see if
honor.
anything else is on our way.
Yes, my lord.
Slash on the radar. Ah, Captain Brannon.
Come and get me, you coward.
You look at least halfway deal with, or you know that I can deal with you at least halfway decently. I think, yeah, I'm about ready to call it a turn here. See you on the next one. And welcome back to turn 9. Now we've got a mission to go speak to the Anduin Vale. So I'm going to see if I can't send my,
Your orders. As
yeah,
you
my
wish.
spy can't get round, but
I
he
shall
can probably
continue
reach
tomorrow.
them in the
Stopping
5
here.
turn period. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we can probably reach them to get a military unit for us. Now, Hoonvorn, shockingly, they've left their commander in the town, which you might argue is a little bit of a stupid move, and moved out their army of Cardinal Sentinels, Riders, Scouts, etc. towards Hoonvorn.
order.
Now, I think we should probably just take this battle.
Moving to crush the enemy.
Now, we do outnumber Captain V4.5, about 2 to 1. Now, he's got a couple of very decent units. The Dunedain Wardens are very good. The Cavalry, again, is very good. The Dunedain Scouts especially are a worry if we can't catch them, but I can use my own archers to hopefully screen against them because that's the only archer unit they have. I'm going to send all of my infantry in as a massive bum rush charge, effectively, led by Hoonvorn, who will hopefully dismantle a unit of Dunedain warriors by himself. He's turning into already a pretty decent commander. He's brave, look at that. But we're going to hopefully rip them to shreds. But that will be in the next episode. Thanks for watching episode 2 of the Angmar campaign, and in episode 3 we will fight our first battle against the Northern Dunedain. Thanks again, bye bye.